You ever just looked at your cat, when they're just sitting there and wonder what on earth is going on in that little head of theirs? It feels like a total mystery sometimes, right? Well, let's try and decode some of the biggest secrets your cat will never actually tell you.
Seriously, what is going on in there? Like when they stare at a perfectly blank wall for 10 minutes straight, or when they suddenly tear through the house at midnight for no reason? Turns out these aren't just weird little quirks. Nope, they're all part of a very complex, very silent language. So, let's dive into the first big secret, something your cat does all the time. It might look like they're just relaxing, maybe even half asleep, but what's really happening? It's intense, it's focused, it's constant observation.
That's right. When your cat locks onto you with that unblinking stare, they are not just zoning out. This is pure, hardwired survival instinct. They are actively studying everything, and I mean everything, in their territory. And guess what? That includes you.
They are basically data mining you 24/7. They're learning your patterns, predicting when you're about to get up and head to the kitchen, and figuring out exactly what it takes to get some attention. To them, you're the most important and probably most confusing thing in their entire world.
And that whole observation thing? Well, it ties directly into our next section, because so many of those other weird behaviors are really just echoes of their wild ancestors. We're talking about those deep, primal instincts that are still running the show.
And one of their clearest communication tools is the tail. It's like an emotional antenna. If that tail is straight up, that's a happy, confident cat saying hello. A slow, gentle swish, they're focused on something. But if you see that tail start flicking back and forth really fast, yeah, you might want to give them some space. They're annoyed. And the classic puffy tail, that means they are scared and in full-on defense mode.
Ah, yes, the classic. We've all been there. You put your keys down, you turn your back for a second, and swipe. Right off the edge. But here's the thing. It's not just your cat being a little jerk. There's actually a method to this madness.
You have to think of it as a little science experiment. First, it's just curiosity. What's this thing? Then they bat at it and it moves. Boom, hunting instinct, engaged. Suddenly it's prey. And finally, the master stroke. They realize that every time they do it, you react. So it's not destruction, it's exploration, it's instinct. And yeah, it's a game. And what about this? The middle of the night chaos we call the zoomies. It can look completely unhinged, like your cat has lost its mind. But it's actually a totally normal and healthy behavior. Just think about it for a second. A wild cat spends its day hunting in short, explosive bursts of energy. Well, our indoor cats have all that same energy, but nowhere to put it. So zoomies are just their way of letting it all out. It's their inner hunter coming out to play.
Okay, so let's shift gears a bit. We've talked about the wild instincts, but let's get into something a little softer. Because cats have their own very specific and very quiet ways of showing you that they trust you and love you.
Okay, pay attention to this one. If your cat has ever looked at you and then very slowly closed and then opened their eyes, you have just received one of the highest compliments in the entire feline world. It's not a sign that they're sleepy. It is a very deliberate signal.
See, in the animal kingdom, closing your eyes in front of another creature is the ultimate sign of vulnerability. It's a huge deal. So when your cat slow blinks at you, they're saying all of this without making a sound. They're telling you they feel completely safe with you. And the best part? You can do it right back to them. Try it. It's like saying I love you in their language.
All right, check out this number, 12 to 16 hours. That is the average amount of time a cat sleeps every single day. And for kittens and older cats, it can be even longer than that.
It's so easy to look at that and just think, wow, my cat is super lazy. But that couldn't be further from the truth. That extreme sleep schedule, it is a critical part of their programming as a predator.
So here's what it all comes down to. They're not being lazy, they're being efficient. They sleep so much to conserve massive amounts of energy. All of it is in preparation for those quick, intense bursts of activity, like chasing a toy, or, you guessed it, a case of the zoomies. Your sleeping cat is really just a perfectly tuned hunter at rest. Which brings us to what might be the biggest secret of all, the one that could change everything you think about your relationship with your cat. It all comes down to how they actually see you.
Get ready for this because it's pretty mind-blowing. We see them as our pets, right? Well, they don't see us as their owners. Research suggests that they actually see us as a member of their own social group. Basically, a very large, kind of clumsy, hairless cat
who is thankfully very good at opening cans of food.
And when you look at it that way, everything clicks into place. Why do they follow you from room to room? It's what kittens do with their mother. Rubbing against your legs, they're scent marking you, claiming you as family. And yes, even bringing you that gift, whether it's a toy mouse or something worse, that's them trying to teach you, their giant, clumsy family member, how to hunt.
So when you put all these pieces together, you start to see it. Nothing your cat does is random. That silent stare, that slow blink, that crazy jump onto the counter, it's all part of this rich, hidden language. And now you've got the key to start understanding it.
So the next time you look at your cat, don't just see a pet. See this complex, amazing creature that's been communicating with you all along. Now that you know the language, what do you think they're going to try to tell you?